Hi, horror fans. Welcome to Horror Movies and Beyond. I'm your host, Ivotres Littles. Today, I'm joined by the writer-director of this thriller horror drama, Sweetness. Let's welcome Emma Higgins. Hello.
Thank you for having me.
This film was it was intense. It was twisted, it was unhinged, and it was entertaining. It kept me on the edge of my seat. I was like, how is anyone going to get out of anything? So I was reading about that. This is about loneliness. And I think a lot of kids feel like Riley, want to be seen. As I was watching this film, it felt personal. And then when I read about it, it was personal. The parts that we see that about Riley and Peyton is that the ins and outs and the lights and darks of the dark side of the music.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely a personal side in that too. I mean, you spoke on it. It's loneliness, but I also think that I talk about Sweetness as a love story and a love film, and I think that there's an overarching theme that I realized, I don't know that I even realized when I started out to make it too, but it was about searching for love and then also in the wrong places as well too. And I am working through it, but it's certainly something that I've been guilty of in my life too, is, like, I think we all are to different extents. We're trying to find validation and we're looking in places that might not be that good for us. And in Riley's case, she's looking to a celebrity. She's created this whole story. She's trying to find that love there when she does have like a great friend and she's got other people around her that might be more real, but we don't see that because for whatever reason, our character flaws, we are seeking it out in places that are not correct for us. And I think that was something that was continued to come up for me too, and how I was taught to expect love or find love, and especially as a woman, how you go about like getting that attention or validation or things like that. And she goes about it very intense ways, but there's a key line in the film where he says to her, this isn't love. And I think that that's such a like crux of it too, of like what she believes love is and how to get it. And then, that's a reality that you usually mature into learning about a little bit more, but she's going about it in that really teen way. And that was the thing I kept seeing from fans as well too, is like mistaking, what is a connection of a shared thing like music as like real love. There's something wonderful about that connection.
I think we've all done that.
Yeah, I think it's universal. Like we all kind of figure it out on our own.
The lyrics speak to us. Like it makes us, they understand. So, and then it connects, and then, your mind's still developing as a teen, because I've done that.
And you're like, only they can understand me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the case too. And it's also like, they don't know you. So it's like a completely one way, it's a connection and there's something great about it. But I do think you sort of can mistake it for something like more.
A lot of things that was happening as soon as Peyton gets handcuffed to the bed. I was sitting there thinking, okay, are these accidents that occur every time she does something, or are they calculated? Because even when something's wrong or just so bad, she has this calmness. She's like, it feels like a psychosis, like, no, I can fix this. Things will get better.
Thank you for bringing that up too, because I do believe that we sort of, especially when you're a teenager, you have these really big feelings. And so something like being in love or feeling like this thing that is, we all like love is good, like if we're doing it in the name of love, how could it be bad? Like it's almost this like purpose, like this God-given sort of belief that she is on the right path and here to do something that she is meant to do, so she can't fail. It's a higher power guiding her, and it's because it comes from this big feeling of love. It's so justified, and I see that a lot. I see that around in the world of music too, where people,
like, when things happen, you could see the moment where she realized that, oh my gosh, what I've done. But then she gathers her thoughts, and then she's just calm about it, especially when they're in the basement. And then she's like giving him things and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, and then it goes full circle, because once how she's going to get out of it, how she's going to solve these things. And when you see it, you're just like, what? I just can't explain it. I was just sitting there. After it was over, I was just like, hmm.
I think that comes back to this like she believes she's like got, a divine guidance in these actions in a way.
Mm.
So I think I would almost compare it to like athletes or something, to win the Super Bowl, you have to believe that you cannot fail. Like failure
Mm.
cannot enter your mind. You are here because you were born to be here, and this is your path in life that you are destined to do. And I think that she carries that belief too. And it's of course it's still delusional, but sometimes people achieve great things. You have to work from that place of utter belief in the outcome not being bad. So she's definitely working from that. It could have, I would say she wins the Super Bowl in her mind in this metaphor here by the end of the film. But yeah, there's just as good of a chance that things did not work out in her
Yeah.
favor.
I'm so glad I get to talk to you because that bathroom design.
Yes.
I had a bathroom like that growing up. So I was sitting there, I was like, what? Where did that come? Where was that set at?
I mean, credit to our production designer, Electa Parado, on that one because she did such a great job on the film, and like we worked really hard on the the vibes of this house and this space, and I would say that her aesthetic and mine very much align in the maximalist way, where we like a lot of stuff on camera and like details and all the things. And there was something we like the bathroom because it's got all this girly stuff, and there's kind of this remnants of the character's mom in there. She probably like had this design aesthetic. And but yeah, even when she showed me the bathrooms and her plan for it, I was like, girl, it's too much. Like carpet, like it's hurting my eyes to even like imagine here. And I was like, I think it's too much. She was like, no, trust it. And
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, I remember growing up and had a bathroom like that. It was crazy. Lastly, I wanted to say that you said you spent decades on this, not decades, but a decade on, this film, writing it and getting it out. How does it feel now seeing all these characters come to life?
It's emotional. Like I've had a couple different times. It's like I feel I get emotional at a number of different stages throughout the process too. But like the first time seeing the actors in like hair and makeup, or walking into the sets for the first time, when you've written something and you've had it, it takes. We are an indie film, and like I am, I didn't get the opportunity to go to film school or do these things, and has just really been like my lifelong dream was to make a movie. So to get to make a movie and then see these characters that I had on the page come to life and in the spaces with like this production designer that did an amazing job, and hair and makeup that looked so amazing, and yeah, just see them brought to life. It was like kind of the most magical feeling. Definitely a bit of a high to see them just be like, rolling on that and being like, they're alive. I was like Dr. Frankenstein. I was like, I've made them. They're alive. They're real in the world. And now other people get to experience them and spend time with them. And in a certain way, it was, really hard to let go now, almost in a way. Like when we locked the edit, it was this moment where I was like, okay, that's it. They're not going to utter more lines beyond what is in this world now. This is like where they live and die within an hour and 33 minutes. And I hope that people still get to come and spend time with these characters and in this world, because I really like being there. I hope other people enjoy, being around them and being.
Yeah, I want to say thank you so much. Love the characters, love the sense of the story, and everybody, please check this out. It comes out February 13th. Remember the movie The Crush and some Misery and another one called Sissy. You're definitely going to like this film. It definitely covers a lot of aspects of that. So thank you once again, and also pay attention to the music. Because I did not know Floor Plan was a real band until I did my research. So, I mean, Emma has covered all her tracks. Thank you, Emma. This was amazing.
Thank you. It's so good to talk to you and your face hugger and your thing poster and everything. I love it. It's so good.
Truly a horror fan.
I can tell.
Thank you.
Thank you. So nice.